everybody, it's Philly Pre. I'm back again with another K-drama review. I'm doing a couple today, so stay tuned. Today, for this second one, I'm going to talk about a drama called Love and Sadness. I just want to start off by saying there may be some triggers. So for some people, this drama may not be for everybody. It does center heavily around domestic violence. So if that's a trigger for you, you can just not watch this review, and I wouldn't suggest watching the drama. But for those who don't have an issue with watching something with this type of content, and it's not a trigger for you, let's dive right in. So this particular drama, Love and Sadness, it's on Viki. It's 40 episodes, but they're like 30 minutes each episode. So that just really makes it go pretty fast. So it kind of ends up being like a 20 episode drama when they're like an hour. The cast was really good. There was this one guy, and he was like part of the main cast, and I kept saying, where do I know him from? Where do I know him from? But I looked up the names in the cast, and his name is Ji Hyun Woo, and I'm like, I've seen him in something. I'm gonna Google him in a little bit and be like, what else have I watched him in? Because I know I've watched him in something, but it's just not ringing a bell right now. So give you a quick synopsis of what the drama was about. It's basically this woman, she's young and vibrant, and she's very talented as an artist. And I don't know if she falls in love with this guy. I feel like maybe she does, but in any event, they end up married. He's extremely, extremely rich. Comes from a very powerful family. And she ends up married. But basically, the first scene starts off really dramatic. But she just seems miserable. She's got like guards that follow her around. She tries to like get away, and like kind of just have time to herself. And you're just wondering, what the heck? Husband seems as if he loves her extremely too much, but you're just like, oh, okay. And then you eventually realize that she is in a really, really bad relationship. She's in an abusive relationship. It's toxic, and, she needs to get out. And that's the basis for this drama. Abusive domestic violence, I need to get out. Those are the two big pieces of the puzzle. So I'm just going to now dive into my review of this drama. Psycho. Psycho, psycho, psycho. This husband is a madman. There are no other, he needs to be committed. I don't even know if, there's help for him. That's how bad this man is. He's completely obsessed with her. You begin to eventually find out that the reason why he actually fell for her is because she favors his mother, which is a bit sick to me and a little morbid because his mom is not even alive. It's just a whole lot going on. His father is horrible, which explains how, he is. But I must say, as nutty and as psycho as he was in this drama, he played this part. This actor, let me get his name. It's Roo So Young. He killed it. If I saw him on the street, I would cross to the other side because that's how well he played this character. I feel like this is who he is. He did an excellent job. The girl who played the main lead, who was his wife, who eventually meets up with this guy who's a what the heck was he? He was a doctor, but he was a plastic surgeon, but he helps people who've been scarred through injuries and different things like that. And they kind of have this chance meeting here and there, and so they become intertwined, and that's builds into a whole nother story. But she was good. I can't say she wasn't good. She was good in her role, but the husband played the role so well. It was just he was very overpowering, and he just stole so many of the scenes. He was phenomenal. So you've got this love triangle, and this is probably the strangest love triangle ever in Korean drama history. So kudos to the writers for this one. So you've got a husband who's married. He abuses his wife. She wants to get away. You've got another man who's what is he? He's a plastic surgeon, and his wife is in a coma and ends up dying. So you've got 4 people, but it ends up just being 3. Okay, how could this become a love triangle? Because guess what? The plastic surgeon gives the abused woman his wife's face. I know, right? Shocking. So now he's in love with her because, does he love her because it's his wife's face? Does he love her because he loves just her and he wants to help her? Then you got the psycho dude looking for his wife, but now nobody with that face exists. He sees this woman hanging around with this plastic surgeon. She has it's something about her. He doesn't, it's just something, and it nags at him. But that's not his wife's face, so it can't be her. Long story short, you got two men in love with one woman who basically is like two women in one. Insane. But guess what? It keeps you watching. Like literally. I started this drama on like a Saturday. I feel like really didn't have much to do and just was like, oh, let me just episode after episode. Like I was like, okay, pausing just to get food and go to the bathroom, coming back. Wound up getting my family hooked. Like my daughter sat down and watched it. My mom sat down and watched it. Before you know it, they like, when they not watching some of the episodes, well, what happened? I'm catching them up, and we wound up finishing the last couple episodes together. Kudos, hats off to the cast, the writers. They did this drama justice. And the end, I mean, so much happens in the middle. I really don't want to give too many spoilers because I've given a ton already. But so much happens. And the guy who's the plastic surgeon, he of course he has some woman who likes him. Isn't that always the case? And he was married. He didn't want you when he married the other girl, and he darn sure still don't want you now that his wife died because he got somebody else with her face. Why are you still trying? I don't know. And of course she turns evil. And I feel like that's the new theme. Like when you can't have the man or the person that you want, you turn evil to scheme to do away with the other person so that automatically when that person's not around, this person's going to fall in love with you. It doesn't work, but they keep trying. Then what's his name? I can't think of his name in the drama, but the plastic surgeon, he's got a partner in the business. His wife, who ended up being in a coma for like 5 years or whatever, she was cheating. I figured that out early on. I thought the husband didn't know. He knew, but what he didn't know was she was cheating with the partner. Ooh, shade. So that creates some more drama, and it just keeps escalating. Like just when you think there can't be another piece or something they can't add, they are like piling it on. But they piled it on in a good way. It wasn't too much. It wasn't overkill. It wasn't like, okay, now they just doing the most. It was perfection. Like I felt like it was perfection, and it was great. And no, just like in any other movie and probably in real life too, psycho people don't die easily. That's all I'm going to say. But just know, when you that crazy, you don't die easily. And why do people always underestimate the psycho person? They're psycho for a reason. Stop underestimating them. Stop thinking your kindness is going to win them over. Stop. It doesn't. They're crazy. This drama had all that. If it's not a trigger drama for you, I 100% recommend this drama. And I've watched, I feel like, quite a few dramas during 2019. I don't have my list in front of me to say exactly how many I watched, but I feel like at least 15 airing dramas during the course of 2019, probably more, but at least. But I didn't watch this at the almost darn near end of the year, and this is like about to be up in my top 5. I don't want to say for sure, but I feel like depending on how some of these other dramas end, this drama came and blew everything else out the water because it was just that crazy, and it just kept me wanting more. Cast, writers, everybody, phenomenal job. Now, let's get to my review, my ending of my review. How many stars do I give it? Let's see. Was it good? Yes. Was it great? Yes. Y'all know how I feel about an ending. You can have a good drama, but if they get to the ending and they jack it up, it definitely loses stars for me. This one didn't. I really was on the fence. Like, do I give it 4 stars? Do I give it 5? It definitely wasn't getting 3. I already knew that. But I feel like sitting here right now, even though I kept going back and forth, I'm giving it 5 stars. Excellent from beginning to end. You heard it here. Philly Pre giving Love and Sadness 5 stars. If it's not a trigger for you and you can handle this type of content, watch it. You will not regret it. I am highly recommending it. And that's it. Talk to you guys later. Bye.